नाक मुस्तकबिल के लिए अपना हिस्सा डालिए, अपनी ज़कात, सदकात, खैरात और इमदाद कोर्ट को दीजिए।
UK number 0300 123 7774. Website court.org.uk.
Almirad Tiles. With over 70 stores nationwide, we are now open in Peterborough. Up to 50% discount offers now on. Largest selection of tiles. Full bathroom suites from only £189. Paint, LED lighting, laminate flooring from only £7.99. Over 1,000 designs of wallpaper in stock. We have everything you need. Come and visit us at 193 Fengate, Peterborough, PE1 5BH, or call us on 01733 34 58 47. Almirad Tiles, now open.
In the mood for some authentic Desi food? Try Desi Restaurant on Lincoln Road. Start your day right with our Desi breakfast. Every day from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Halva puri, channa, nihari, paya, paratha and omelette. Need a tasty lunch? Every day 1 to 4 p.m. we've got fast food, pizzas, kebab sandwiches, tandoori dishes, balti dishes, biryanis and much more. We're also open every evening 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. Try our Desi Tawa special or our fresh handi, 1 kg chicken or lamb on the bone, cooked to order. Eat in, take away or free delivery. Visit desirestaurant.co.uk to view the full menu and order online. 60-seat capacity and a private function room. Catering service also available. Desi Restaurant, 298 Lincoln Road, Peterborough, PE1 2ND. Call us now on 555 795.
You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Amir Sulaiman with Geared Up here on Salam Radio 106.2 FM. And a warm salam and good evening to you in Luton, listening via Inspire FM 105.1 as well. Geared Up, of course, is your monthly motoring show. I'm with my co-driver Akeel Khalil, as always, bringing you an hour of chat on everything motoring related. In today's show, swiveling seats and sound bubbles. What the inside of cars will soon be like. It's an intriguing topic title, that is. Plus, of course, we've got our quiz question. And after the break, we've got an extended news section with all the latest car news, all the latest releases from Ali as well. So there's plenty to stay tuned for.
You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salam Radio. Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum, Akeel.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How's your valves?
They're blowing well.
They're blowing well. That's not a surprise to hear that from you, bro, to be honest. If your valves, 16 valve, 24, what are we talking?
It's, well, I think I've developed, actually, it's a prototype. I'm in the prototype stage.
So we're talking 30,
48.
48?
Yeah.
So that's like a Ferrari. No, bro, it's 40. I mean, it's smooth.
It's
the more valves, the smoother it is.
Absolutely.
So smooth, calm, collected, but lots of blowage.
Correct.
Well done. I'm glad you're feeling healthy.
Thank you.
That's great. Listen, it's been a while since we've done this, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
It's literally been a while. I think we should start off with our quiz question, because it's a great one. Once again, it's come from you, hasn't it?
It has.
It's brilliant. So the question for this week's show, which we're going to give the answer, inshallah, at the end of today's show, around about 9 o'clock, inshallah, just before that. Which car manufacturer celebrated its 70th anniversary last year? Now, I didn't know this.
I know, when I tested it with you, you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
Yes, you did.
I actually got it wrong twice.
Yes.
And Ali's been having a go, and I said, don't Google it. And he's also had 2 goes at it and got it wrong. So which car manufacturer celebrated its 70th anniversary last year?
Text or WhatsApp 07745 278 978. This is Salam Radio.
Do let us know what you think the answer is to that. You send as many attempts as you like. If you get it wrong, we'll just name and shame you. It's no big deal. But if you get it right, you'll have some glory as well.
Yes,
right?
this is true.
Yeah, exactly. So why not have a go? Right, Brother Akeel, I'm interested about this first topic, which you've come up with the quiz question. You've come up with the topic.
Yep.
Am I really needed?
Yeah, you are.
You
actually.
have to think about it.
I did, yeah.
Don't ever think about it.
Sorry.
Your stock response should be yes, Brother Amir. You're needed.
Yes, Brother Amir.
You're needed.
You're
needed.
Somewhat needed.
Wow. Wow. You've cut me, bro. Seriously, you've cut me. Right, swiveling seats and sound bubbles. What the inside of cars will soon be like. Ever since cars first hit the road, the basic interior layout has remained the same, as we all know, with everything built around the driver. A driver's seat, a driver's steering wheel, and driver-controlled power and brake mechanisms. But that's only until autonomous vehicle technology completely eliminates the need for a driver. Cars can now be designed for a new generation of driverless vehicle transportation. Now, we're not quite there yet with autonomous driving.
No.
But we're certainly going in that direction.
We're closer than we've ever been.
Closer than we've ever been,
Yeah.
right? And I'm the oldest I'll ever be right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well done,
Or
Sherlock.
back then.
Yeah.
Just then.
Yeah.
I was just then.
Just then.
And still just then.
We can carry this on.
We can carry this on. Anyway, listen.
Are you going to stall at some point?
Yeah. Good. Oh, nice little car reference there. Well done. Well done. I drive an automatic, so I can't stall it.
Ah, okay.
But nice try. Let's get back on topic. It's going to be one of them shows, isn't it? It really is. So this autonomous driving thing, we're well on the road to it. And what this article that you sent my way was very interesting is it starts to talk about how the inside of cars can be so different to what we're used to now.
Yeah.
As I said at the beginning there, so steering wheel, brake mechanisms, all this stuff could literally be out the window.
That's right, yeah.
And some of the things that they're talking about in this article is mind-blowing
It
in
is,
terms
yeah.
of what can experience.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it really made me think to myself, oh my God, why have we not been thinking about this? So
Yeah.
I want to just take you back a little bit. A couple of weeks ago, me and you were in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And do you recall, through the city centre, there were certain sections of the dual carriageways where if you had more than one person in the car,
Yeah.
you could drive in that lane. Do you recall that?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it was like an icon. No, it said
+2.
+2.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay, and then you had the single seat motorists in the other lane, right?
Yeah.
So this article, when I was reading that, I was thinking to myself, I can picture us in a vehicle, which whatever shape that vehicle may be,
Right.
But inside that car, the interior would cater to whatever we wanted it to be. So,
That's
if,
right.
for example, if I was someone who wanted to just play video games, I could have my seat reclined, with a monitor in front of me and the console I wanted to play connected to the internet, while you perhaps may fancy eating your breakfast while we're travelling and may have a la carte menu, knowing you, in the car.
You know me well.
Right, exactly. But do you know what I mean? So you have two
Yeah.
people doing two independent things
Yeah.
while travelling.
And isn't that a beautiful thought?
It really is. And then now, as manufacturers are taking this more seriously, especially obviously with the autonomous element, you see cars already, which, for example, if you look at Rolls-Royce and BMW now as well, where you have the panoramic roof,
Yeah.
but it's got lights inside the panoramic roof,
Yes.
which you can then put in sync with any music or whatever you may be playing,
Yeah.
and have that as an experience. But this is more advanced than that. You can have different smells in the car.
It's crazy.
Someone else having a different type of Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
You're having, whatever plush seats you want. Anything you can imagine will be within that car. So effectively, what we're describing here is, a home from home in some cases, a living arrangement while traveling.
Yeah. It's almost like, do you know the way I describe it? It's almost like, and this is a contradiction in itself, but personal public transport.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean by that,
Yeah.
right? Is that if you're on a train, you're on a bus, you sat there, you're not driving, you've just been taken to the place you need
Yeah.
to get to. But this is, you've got your home comforts around, you've got all the latest tech.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, some of the things this article talks about is just bizarre. And it says an autonomous vehicle cabin can become a mobile living room. Like
Yeah.
you said, vehicle windows, windshield, and rooftop can act as displays. utilizing effects like 3D holograms for showing dynamic visual content, like, for example, details of upcoming roadway construction work and detours. Augmented reality projection can display interactive games or give the local history of an area that the passenger's travelling through.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the other thing. You know, as I was envisaging this, I was thinking to myself, I like driving.
Yeah.
You like driving. We also enjoy each other's driving. I was thinking, what's going to happen? We're going to, as a driver, we're going to lose that element because the vehicle is going to be driving itself.
Yeah.
What we're going to get.
See, that's. I'm glad you come onto this. It's something I wanted to come onto, and we can balance this in the topic. But this all sounds great. But us and a lot of people are fans of driving.
Yes, that's right.
And controlling the vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. What's going to happen to that? The motoring, in the true sense of the word, is going to disappear.
Yeah, and it certainly feels like that. When I read this article, I was thinking maybe 50 years from now, no one's going to be driving their cars. So how are we going to feed? How are we going to feed that desire that we have, that passion that we have? And I was thinking, perhaps it will be a display or a hologram or an augmented reality that allows us to do something physical in the car while being fed digital information about the road we're on. So, for example, you're not actually driving the car, but the information that's being sent to you.
Yeah.
The areas you want to, you know what I'm trying to say? Like in real time, you're either mapping something. So, for example, there's the app that I often use, and I encourage everyone else to, which is called Waze.
Yeah.
So Waze allows you to, as you're driving the car, if it's safe to do so, if not as a passenger, you can report information on the road, potholes, the police, and so on and so forth. But I can envisage this: you're in the car, but you're doing other things relating to driving.
Okay.
Because that should all be taken care of in itself. There should be like a centralized system which incorporates this data that is sent to your car. But I'm still worried that I'm going to be bored, I think, unless there's going to have to be something in that car that I really, really enjoy. Perhaps it may be watching a film, maybe sport, or actually doing something like virtual reality headset that you have on while you're moving. That sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy, but I can picture it.
Yeah.
But just going back to the point that you just mentioned there, and my issue of losing the motoring experience, this article does touch on that. But for me, it doesn't kind of alleviate my concern. It says passengers can still be a part of the driving experience if they want to be. And when I read this, I thought, okay, great. But then I read on, it wasn't enough. It says, through voice command, riders can check vehicle diagnostics, like an exterior sensor that may need cleaning, or a specific mechanical issue with the engine. Passengers can track oncoming weather data, traffic conditions, etc., etc. That is not motoring.
No, it's not.
Motoring is feeling the burble of an engine under your foot, albeit an electric motor, and handling the vehicle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So surely, if a car is to be sold which has this luxury, there must be an option, I would hope, for manual takeover of the vehicle.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the way I envisage the future, there's going to be no steering wheel. There will be no brake pedals, no pedals at all. In fact, we won't have any handles to open the doors. I think it's all going to be either voice commands or touch screens and so on. So I think the whole concept of the car that we have now, I think is going to be completely gone. I think it's effectively going to be a vehicle that, as in the current state, which has its wheels and its chassis and its body that transports us from A to B. However, everything else is going to be gone.
Yeah.
But I just hope that I think the only enjoyment we're going to get in the future, this is personally my personal opinion, I think potentially is going to be on racetracks or track days where you're going to have a car. Because after that, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the driving that I've done, you go on, you're going on a really, so you go from here to somewhere in Kent or whatever, and you're driving with the adaptive cruise control.
Yeah.
You are steering the car, but the rest of it, the car's just driving itself, and it is actually. I enjoy resting my feet now.
Yeah, for a long journey.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
that's perfect. But I'll tell you what was going through my mind. Right, have you seen the Will Smith film I, Robot?
Yes, I have.
Right, so they.
Well, that's the first time we saw the R8. Well, there was a concept of the R8.
There was a concept of the R8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audi sponsored the film, so all the vehicles were Audis, right? The conceptual Audis, and the vehicles that he would drive were basically autonomous vehicles, but you could take over and drive them, and he'd drive them like a nutter. So that's the sort of autonomous vehicle that I want in the future, is one that you can still take over and drive
like a nutter,
like you stole it.
Right.
We don't condemn theft.
No, and you do drive like a nutter at the moment.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Thanks. Yeah.
No further information is going to be disclosed.
No, but you just said to me earlier on that you enjoyed my driving.
Did I?
Yeah.
It's
on air.
It was a slip.
Listen back.
Yeah, I think my clutch slipped.
Ah, nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. So you're blowing all valves and you slip in your clutch.
Yeah, what can I do?
Yeah, well, it's a sign of a bad driver if you slip your clutch. You need to get that biting point right. Going back to the article, right? So there was another bit that jumped out to me. It says passengers can each access controls for their own travel experience, like you said, right? Individual access to entertainment, comfort, productivity, reconfigurable. This part I love. Reconfigurable seating can offer a variety of options depending on the number of passengers and passenger interest. So imagine electrically adjustable seating, but not just recline and forward and all that stuff, but actual configuration. So swivel seats.
That'd be so cool.
Imagine.
Yeah. And in fact, actually, I was thinking about this as I was driving in. I was thinking to myself, car sharing is pretty big now at the moment.
It is big.
Right? So if you look at the data, companies like Apple, certainly Google, Microsoft, Facebook have, right?
Yeah.
On just the habits of an individual.
Yeah.
Right? Using that information, working with car manufacturers and software developers, they can start going through what the average person likes to do or see or whatever.
Yeah.
You then build that into a car for the future. So when you have, for example, a taxi, or if you have a bus, you'll have some sort of card which will have your likes and your dislikes.
Yeah.
You go towards a car. You tap the car, that does its configuration. I know this is out there, but I'm just saying.
I'm with you.
Right, the seating configuration, the things you like to watch, whatever.
Yeah.
So when the doors open, it says, "Good afternoon, Amir.
Yeah.
Welcome." And you sit down and you do whatever it is you want to do.
That's brilliant. So some cars
I'm
already.
going to patent this. I'm going to quickly copyright this idea.
So after the whole of
Everyone knows.
everyone knows.
Oh, Mr. Mercedes, just talk to me.
So
Yeah.
the key fob in like some high-end cars, for example, when you unlock it, it knows which key fob is user profile is on there, and it will configure the seats accordingly, right?
Yeah.
So that's a step further.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Listen, we're rambling on here, and it's an interesting topic. If you've got an opinion on this, there's 3 ways you can get in touch. You can call us on 01733 602 133, and you'll come through to currently my son Ali, who'll bring you through on air. Text or WhatsApp us 07745278978, or if you're watching on Facebook, you can leave a Facebook comment as well. But I just would love to get an understanding of what the consensus is on this. Do you think? What's your feeling? Do you think that people will embrace this autonomous driving thing, that your own personal mode of transport where you can just get in and put in the destination and you're off? Or do you think that the world is so used to, the Brits are so used to driving their own cars that they just won't embrace this?
I don't know. I mean, I meet a lot of people who just drive because they have to.
Yeah, they don't love
and
driving.
I think, that's right. And I think those people are going to embrace the fact that they don't need to go and defrost their car, and they don't need to, they don't have to worry about. They'll have something else to do rather than being frustrated while sitting in traffic. I think people who enjoy driving, or like cars, for their aesthetics or their capabilities and things. I think we are going to be shortchanged in the future because we're going to definitely miss that experience.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of pros. The cons for me are literally that I'm not going to be able to do it myself.
So that's a con for me, but one of the biggest pros for this surely is the safety aspect.
Oh, without doubt.
Right?
Yeah, and also, again, just going back to the whole traffic jam thing, I mean, being able to just get into a car and the car saying to you, welcome on board, you will arrive at this time.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about anything else because it's working in conjunction with multiple different data centers giving real-time information to the car, not you.
Right.
So you don't need to be worried, there's going to be a traffic jam. You just focus on whatever you're watching in front of you, whether you want to be in some sort of like Zen garden atmosphere or whether you... Do you know what I mean, don't you?
Of course.
You're in your little bubble
and
it really doesn't matter what happens after that.
Yeah. But go back a step, right? Let's just say you're in the shower or whatever and you're getting... Do you have
In the car?
No.
Oh, okay.
At home. Let's not stupid, right?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we could use a coach.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Anyway, so you've got an app. I'm guessing you can pre-ready your car.
Yeah.
So it's warm outside, so you've got the AC ready for it's on. So when you get in the car, it'll be cool. Or it's cold, it'll be hot. You can preset the sat nav and all this. Or it's frosty outside, and you can defrost your windows, right? And so when you go out, you know that the car's going to be clear. You get in, you can go, right? By the way, here's a question. Slight digression. There are many, many ways you can defrost a car, right? I did it this morning. And I've shared some ideas with you, one of which I shared today. right, of how you can defrost a car.
Oh my God, I just remembered.
Quickly, okay, which we won't share right now.
Oh,
but,
why are you
but
saying this now?
What is your favourite way to defrost a vehicle?
my God.
And I'm only digressing on this because
Cold
it's
water
relevant.
bucket.
Say again?
Cold water bucket.
Cold water bucket.
Cold water bucket. Bang, straight off, it's done. Second, start the car, job done. Or the other way around it is you warm up a bit like a hot water bowl.
I need to stop you.
Why?
Let's just go back to your first one, right? Cold water bucket.
Yes.
Okay. So are you the type of guy, the type of brute that will fill up literally a bucket of water with cold water and just go?
No, I don't make the sound effect, and I'm quite careful because I don't want to waste the water.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Hang
anyway.
on, no, I've not finished my question. Right? Why would you use cold water? What? Because
hot water will crack your windscreen.
no, but don't use hot. You just use like room temperature.
Yeah, it's
tepid.
fine. It doesn't matter.
Slightly warm water will not only melt the ice quicker, but it will also, what's the word I'm looking for? Prevent refreezing quicker.
Yeah, but it's so quick that I've put the water over the car. I'll actually sit in the car, start up the car, I'm sat there then, and I then use the heaters and everything like that and warm up the car and keep the frost away because it's time to go. But anyway,
so you're not a scraper?
I'm not, definitely not a scraper.
I'm talking about defrosting cars.
Yeah,
now.
the other thing is sometimes you can use like a hot water bottle, put it in a bag, go towards the windows, and gently just go over the windows.
Yes,
and it's gone.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
But I don't tend to scrape. I see people get their credit cards out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they use them
Wow.
for scraping and stuff. I don't do that. It takes too long.
And also because you've got too many cards.
No.
Carry on.
Outrageous. So I am a warm water bottle man. I did this bucket thing, right? So you're just a bit of a caveman with the old bucket thing. But I use a
I'm
bottle.
the caveman.
Yeah.
You made the sound effect of a caveman.
I was doing
and
an impression
said,
of you.
Oh, really? How would you know this?
I can just imagine you doing it.
I think you use a lota.
Hey, do you know what though? That could be quite accurate.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
It's got the spout.
I need to try this.
This is great.
I'm full of ideas today.
And the good news for me, if I do use the Lotta,
Yeah.
right, is I don't need to change the water temperature because I tend to have warmish water in there anyway.
Wow.
So you're telling me you use cold water?
I do, yeah.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there is that as well. But I tell you what frustrates me more than anything else is that's my way of doing it, and the amount of people who don't actually clear all of their windows.
Oh,
that's number one.
Very dangerous.
And two, the people who just clear enough in the driver's windscreen to see out that's it.
That's what I mean.
It's so dangerous.
It's crazy.
And they've got they're thinking, oh, I'm in a rush, I need to get somewhere.
Well, it's literally tunnel vision.
That's right.
I
However,
do like
it's
tunnels,
so. You do definitely like tunnels.
I do like tunnels.
I bear witness to that moment.
Yeah. I don't mind sharing this very quickly, is that I actually do love driving in tunnels. It's a childhood memory, and it's just stayed with me, and I love it. We are doing this. I love driving through tunnels. Do you want to quickly share the story?
Okay, so...
we are digressing, but it's fine, we've got time.
Okay, so we were on our way to Galway in Ireland, and it's like, 3:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, whatever it was, and we're quiet on a long journey, and it's all quiet, and I'm just filming the roads, and Amir decides as we enter this tunnel to just randomly just say,
Yep.
I do like tunnels.
I said it exactly like that. You've nailed it.
It was the most bizarre thing.
It was a bit of an Alan Partridge moment.
It was an Alan Partridge moment, and you've said it since as well.
Well, I stand by it.
Yeah.
If you love tunnels, do let us know.
Oh my God.
Michelle Bushbati, bless our very own station manager, Sister Michelle, has said salam, welcome salam to you. Actually, she said salah first.
I did pray mine. Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Salam, sister. This Lotta idea is an amazing idea. It is a great idea.
I told you. See, I'm full of ideas. I told you.
It really is. It
See?
really is.
What can I say?
But not cold water though, bro.
Yeah, but that's the difference between partridge and non-partridge.
Okay. But anyway, if you do like tunnels, 07745.
If you like tunnels, are you doing
978. Let me know. If you like tunnels, let me know. Either Facebook or text or WhatsApp.
Oh my God. You just came out the number for tunnels. Brilliant.
I can't be the only one who loves tunnels.
Yeah.
I can't be.
No, you can't be.
I'm going to go one step further. If you do like tunnels, let me know.
Text or WhatsApp 07745 278 978. This is Salam Radio.
This is Salam Radio, and we do want to know if you love tunnels.
And I've just gave me this idea. So you're going to be in the car of the future. Okay, I can see you sitting in the car of the future.
Yeah.
You're going to have multiple screens around you.
Okay.
And you are literally going to have augmented reality. So you're going to be going anywhere, I don't know where, but you're going to make sure you're going through a tunnel the whole way.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Now I'm sold on autonomous driving.
Done. It was that simple.
That's how easy it is. Because, bro, that'd be insane.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
I can't believe this is happening.
I'm genuinely excited by that.
Yeah.
Do you know, you haven't even really sat me down and asked me brother to brother, right? You've not really asked me, why do I like tunnels?
I can't believe you did this. Okay. Live on air.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why do you like tunnels?
I'll tell you why, right? So I love the sound change when you enter a tunnel, right?
Okay.
Regardless of what car you're in, I just love it.
With the windows up.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah, right.
And I love the fact that your car is just all the lights illuminate. I love that, right? And I love that. And I just love the fact that it's like I'm going to say this on air. It's like you've entered a different realm.
Oh my God.
It's like you're in somebody needs to share this thought with me.
God.
I'm sorted.
Right.
Sister Michelle, I do like tunnels.
Well,
bro, you're on your own.
I'm fine. I'll tell you what.
No. Sister Michelle, she likes tunnels.
Listen, if you know you're right, you can stand alone. It's all good.
I'm so sorry. Well, actually, we're running out of time, so let's wrap up this up. We went into tunnels, all your fault.
How did we get up and go into tunnels when you're the one who wanted? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Go on.
We are where we are, and so we know one thing though. Brother Amir is going to have augmented reality tunnels in his car of the future.
I will.
Fantastic.
The thing I'll say though is just wrapping up in this article, this topic.
I can't take you seriously right now.
I'm so sorry, but we haven't talked about connectivity because obviously it says fast and ubiquitous 5G connectivity can seamlessly deliver information to and from the vehicle, aided by AI. The riding experience can become highly intuitive, productive, and personalised based on the passenger's preferences, suggesting information and content that best connects with the passenger. Now, that does excite me.
It does, yeah. And you know what? I've just thought of something. You know, in South Korea, they have 5G underground.
Yes, they do.
You'll have 5G in your tunnels, won't you?
Oh, all day long.
Yeah.
All day long.
And you are absolutely right here about the information with 5G, the data that's going to be is going to the cars.
Hang on. Was that your phone?
No?
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of Peterborough and Luton, my seasoned colleague,
It's not even my actual phone.
my seasoned colleague, Akeel Khalil, who's been with Salam Radio for nigh on 3 years, has left his phone on loud and a notification has just gone off. And I just want to apologise on his behalf for his unprofessionalism and for the fact that he's let you all down.
Okay.
Carry on.
Can I just say that wasn't even my personal phone?
Was it not?
Oh, how shameful! I'm sorry. I clearly I've got tunnel vision.
Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. By the way, can I just say, before we get to the ad break, Sister Michelle, not only did she like tunnels, but she said it's an escape from reality. But it is, though. It is. It so is. Listen, please stay tuned. I'm sorry about the digression. I blame my colleague. It was me. My whole man's up. If you've got any opinions on this topic, you can still text in after the break or during the break, 07745 278978. Please stay with us. We're going to be back at past because we've got all the latest car news, all the latest car releases, and it's been a busy time. That's why we're extending this section with Ali, who's going to join us. So I guarantee you the latest news, but also plenty of banter, plenty of laughs. So please stay with us, and inshallah it will be an interesting time. And also we've got a very special announcement to tell you about for an event that's taking place here at the Alarm Bar Centre next Thursday. Stay tuned for that. All the details to come, inshallah. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
It doesn't take much to bring some difference. You give some change, which makes a change. Because nothing gets mileage like a charity. Just a little change turns into a chain. And before we know it, the results are massive. So give a little to make a big difference. For donations, call now. UKIM 0207 387 2157.
Had a car accident or an accident at work? Accident specialists are experts in no-win, no-fee accident claims. Leave the hassle to us. Our multilingual settlement experts will manage the entire claims process on your behalf, with nothing to pay up front. We provide services such as credit hire, taxi vehicles, recovery, storage, and much more. For full details on our range of services and a free consultation, call us on 01733 555 774 or visit our office at 249 Lincoln Road opposite the NatWest Bank. Accident specialists. Start your successful claim today.
Do you own a restaurant or takeaway? Cater Fair is an expert supplier of new and used commercial catering equipment. Visit caterfair.co.uk for quality equipment on sale at the lowest prices, or call us on 01733 310 115 or visit us at 11 Royce Road, Fengate, Peterborough.
जब बात हो हलाल मीट की तो कैसे मुमकिन जिक्र न हो हाजी बाबा का। हाजी बाबा हज़दा में आपके लिए। हम हज़दा में अरसा 10 साल से जायद मुल्क भर में 45 से जायद काउंटर्स के साथ बेहतरीन पैकेजेस, हर वैरायटी का मीट और आला मायार के लिए आइए हमारे पास। चिकन ब्रेस्ट, चिकन क्यूब या कीमा सिर्फ 3.99 पाउंड पर केजी। लैम या शीप लेग, लैम शोल्डर और मिक्स सिर्फ 6.99 पाउंड पर केजी। बेबी चिकन सिर्फ 1.99 पाउंड पर केजी। आपकी सहूलत के लिए वक्त की बचत और मायार की जमानत, तमाम हलाल गोश्त और अशिया जरूरत एक ही छत के नीचे। हाजी बाबा हलाल मीट, फाइंड अस इन हज़दा।
Salam Radio presents General Election Hustings, Thursday the 5th of December, 8 to 10 p.m. at the Allama Iqbal Centre, 157 Cromwell Road, PE1 2EL. Doors open 7:30 p.m. for a prompt 8 p.m. start. All are welcome. Please arrive early to avoid disappointment, as entry will be forbidden when capacity reached. Broadcast live on Salam Radio 106.2 FM and online at salamradio.co.uk. Watch live on Salam Radio Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. General Election Hustings, presented by Salam Radio, Thursday the 5th of December, 8 to 10 p.m. at the Allama Iqbal Centre, Peterborough.
Feel like some great tasting chicken tonight? Great meal deals, wraps, burgers and sides. We've got it all at Chicken Palace. Call and collect at 302 Lincoln Road on 01733 702 447 or 8 Park Road on 01733 343750. Chicken Palace, open 11am till late.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من سمت نجا. He who remains silent is successful.
If you want to learn about Islam and Muslims, stay tuned to Salam Radio 106.2 FM.
This is Salam Radio 106.2 FM, and we are back with you for Geared Up on Salam Radio and Inspire FM 105.1. If you just joined us, you've missed a fairly interesting first half, which is basically, if I had to describe it in a few words, it was tunnels, defrosting of windscreens, autonomous vehicles, and that's probably about it, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, most important thing, sorry, your phone going off.
My phone?
Yeah, your phone.
I don't recall that incident.
Well, you've got amnesia then.
Yeah.
Sister Michelle has also commented about tunnels, me loving them. She said it's an escape from reality and it's another dimension. It is, Sister Michelle.
Wow.
It's another and my son Ali, who's just joined us, also commented, I like tunnels. Well, why do you like tunnels, Ali? Assalamu alaikum, by the way.
Walaikum salam.
How you doing?
Shalom.
Alhamdulillah.
Shalom. Did you just give him shalom?
Assalamu alaikum.
Basically, this is multi-faith station, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well done.
Washalom.
Okay.
I'm done.
Brilliant. Come on then. Why do you like tunnels?
It's just like what you said. It's just it's a sound. I just like it, and it's like how you know how lots of tunnels today they've got strings of lights like around,
Keep talking
around it, and so it's really cool.
This is great.
I just like it.
You've brainwashed him.
But I think you take it a bit too far. I think.
Ali, you've just
brilliant. Thank you. You've redeemed yourself slightly.
Thank you.
So you cut me earlier on in the beginning of the show, right? But that was a frontal cut. You've just basically stuck a knife in my back and twisted it. Thank you, Ali.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Right, Ali. This is an extended news section.
Yes.
And I believe you've got lots to talk about.
I have got lots. It's been like heaven for the petrol HUD this past month. There's been ordinary cars, sports cars, trucks.
Oh.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Electric cars. It's been everywhere and it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
So what are you going to start proceedings off with?
So I think I'm going to start off with a well-known legendary car name, the Mustang. Everyone knows what the Mustang is.
American junk?
Yes. You see. Okay, you could say that, but it's a muscle car, and muscle cars are very, very cheap for what they do.
Yes, because they're good in a straight line. The minute you take a bend, you flip and roll, and you're all over the place.
Yeah,
That's why Bumblebee kept changing into a robot.
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay, so everyone knows.
But that was a Camaro.
Same thing. It's American.
Junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So all the car companies. I mean, you've got Bentley, you've got Lamborghini, you've got Ford.
Yeah.
You've got all these cars. They're going into the SUV aspect.
Okay.
They're moving. They're going into this aspect because they want to boost sales, obviously. And personally, from a petrol head point of view, it's a bit annoying because you want them to stay true to themselves. But obviously, you've got to think that if they're boosting sales, they're getting more money, which makes them have more money.
Because we all know SUVs are the best-selling vehicles, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but just to add to that, though, the Lamborghini Urus is a monster.
It is a monster. It is a monster. But to add to that, Bentley Bentega's faster.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, but I'm just saying, like, if you were just talking about, so those SUVs are not normal. They're called SUVs.
Okay.
So they're super SUVs.
Okay.
That segment.
SSUVs.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Okay.
And you are absolutely right. There is a race going on between all of these high-end manufacturers.
Yes.
It's great to watch.
And so Mustang has kind of caught the tailwind of this. They're slightly late, but they've gone both sides. They've gone electric and an SUV.
Brilliant.
It's called the Mustang Mach-E. It's an electric SUV made by Mustang. Looks like a Mustang, but bigger. More like think.
What's it called? The Mustang Mach-E. Sounds
Yeah,
small.
I now know for a fact that's what you're going to call it when you see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mustang Mach-E.
Yeah, the Mustang Mach-E. Yeah,
Okay.
brilliant.
So yeah, it's rear wheel. Like, as you know, all electric cars now, they've got you can choose between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, and obviously the amount of motors you have.
Yeah.
Like with Tesla, you can choose 1, 2, or 3 motors.
Yeah.
And so this one's got rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, along with 2 different battery pack sizes.
Okay.
And it's got different specs, including its top spec being a Mustang GT Mach-E,
Wow.
which means it packs the most power and has the most impressive performance.
But still can't go around the bend.
Still going to worry about. Listen, I bet it's impressive, but I'm not going to be a fan of this. But the 2 battery packs.
Yeah.
Just putting my Buddha hat on for a minute. What sort of range are we getting out of these 2? Do we know?
So I don't know about this. I don't know about the bigger one, but if you choose a rear-wheel drive with the bigger battery pack, you're looking about at a range of 370 miles, which is better than all of its rivals, including the big one, the Tesla Model X.
But it's good to see that they're developing. So don't forget, Tesla's actually it's the benchmark.
Yeah.
So it's good to see now they're pushing it. I think eventually I can foresee 500 miles coming soon.
Yes.
Well, we're going to come to this, but one of Tesla's latest model releases, which I'm not going to steal Ali's thunder.
Thank you.
The top of the range one has got a 500-mile range.
That's brilliant.
It has, and I've got that here. But
we'll come on to that.
Yes.
Or maybe come on to it now if you want.
Yeah, actually, I could do, but I just want to talk about the speed.
You could do, but you don't want to.
No. So, sorry, but I've got to stick to my regiment. And so it has... So,
anyone would think you're reading from a Haynes manual.
Yeah. Anyone would think that you think this is your part of a radio show or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's weird, isn't it?
It's crazy.
So...
Can I stop you for a second?
Yes.
Because I want to remind people of the quiz question, okay? Which is, which car manufacturer celebrated its 70th anniversary just last year? I've had 2 goes at this, got it wrong until you told me the answer. I know, Ali, you've had a couple of goes at it at home just before we came out and you failed miserably.
What was his answer? Please tell me again.
I can't tell you that. Not on air.
Okay.
So if you think you know, Ali, if you think, sorry, not you, but if you want to give out our text and WhatsApp number, please, for people who want to have a go at which car manufacturer celebrated its 70th anniversary last year. If you think you know,
it's text and WhatsApp 07745 278 978.
Or they can give us a call.
Or they can give us a call on the studio telephone 01733 602 133.
Well done, you earned your pound.
Thank
well
you.
done. Brilliant. I
thought it was £1.50.
No, that's next week.
You ripped me off.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Wow.
It's essentially child slave labour.
Wow.
It's great.
Yeah.
We're not on air.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, Yeah, go on. Carry on.
And so with electric cars, there's always a speed element. So, you know, Tesla with their Model S, their Ys, their, what's the other one? 3s. Their Tesla Model 3s. They've got 3-second ranges. But obviously, because Mustang's new to this, they've got a sub 5-second, 0 to 62 miles an hour. But it's got this sub 5-second, 0 to 62, despite the hefty 2,200 kg plus weight.
Wow.
You got to give him some credit.
You know, sometimes we forget as well. I know we're talking just here about battery power and the manufacturers, but there's going to be a race going on between the manufacturers of who can develop the best software for this.
Yes. I think you're right.
I recall it was some sort of natural disaster in the States in 2017, and Tesla was able to remotely access cars and increase the range on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
no, that's right.
Yeah.
They do over-the-air updates, don't
yeah,
they?
that's right.
Yep.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, I mean, sometimes we forget, don't we, that the in-house development teams are working on this software to make the experience and so much more, involved and more rich for the driver. And this is good to see. You know, it's really good to see. I know during the week when I was looking at some of the news, I saw Porsche's really going for it, aren't they? They're really attacking Tesla now.
Really, they were. In fact, this is off the top of my head, but to prove that the Taycan is very different to Tesla Model S, that it's more exotic, one of its presentations of the Porsche Taycan, they came out flanked by 12 stormtroopers.
Wow.
Is that right?
That is cool.
It is
cool. That is really cool.
And
I mean, you know, me and your dad have seen that car. It was the Taycan, wasn't it?
No.
Was it not the same car?
That was the Porsche Mission E.
I tell you what, that was something.
It
That was something.
It was.
You got to say one thing. Tesla's got the technology.
That was in,
but they do not have the design craft yet.
The design, not yet.
Not yet. But
that was in Amsterdam.
It was. What a car!
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. I mean, talking about software, this car has got pretty much the same interior like than Tesla.
I thought you were going to say a Fiesta.
I was going to say but it's got no buttons, no switches, just like Tesla, but it's got all the functions assigned to a central touchscreen. Now, where have we heard that before?
Tesla.
Nissan Datsun Cherry.
Hey, don't knock the Datsun. It's, by the way, it's not a Nissan Datsun. It was a Datsun.
I was just...
Yeah, you're showing your age there.
No, I'm just trying to say I saw many that had multiple badges on them.
Oh, really? Yes. Oh, Uncle.
But I remember, exactly.
Yeah.
Datsuns were cool cars back in the day.
And
do you know, sorry, Ali, do you remember now I'm probably getting the numbers wrong, the Datsun 370ZX? Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Bro, that was a nice car.
It was, yeah. And I saw a lot of people who'd kitting them out.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
It was velour seats and everything. And
I can see you in that now.
It was a great car.
Furry dice inside hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pink
furry dice.
Pink with white dots.
Yeah, and then you got the leopard interior, fluffy furry. Yeah.
You're basically describing Del Boy's Capri gear.
But that's you. You know, you're Del Boy.
Am I?
Yep.
That makes you Rodney.
It does.
Move on.
Okay, two things. Two things.
Two things.
First of all, it's not Capri, it's Capri.
That's how Del Boy says it.
Yeah, but
Capri gear.
You're not Del Boy. And second of all, are you finished? Yeah.
Wow.
Listen,
can we just remind you, you've been invited to come onto this show.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put my and your faders down. And let him just go.
No. Okay, so you were talking about how all the software is attached to the same thing in all different electric cars, but it is all assigned to a central touchscreen, like I said before, just like Tesla. But the thing is, the base model of this is actually more expensive. It's £40,270 for the base model.
Peanuts for your dad.
And the GT model is £58,000. But this is the cool bit. There's speculation that despite there being a top GT version of the Mach-E, there might be a Shelby variant of it.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay. This
now
is pretty cool.
Got you on board now?
Carol Shelby.
Okay. So now you were talking about the Tesla Cybertruck.
Yeah.
So the Tesla Cybertruck is like the biggest release of this month, if not maybe the whole year for petrol heads.
Did they not crash this? Was it a different one?
Which one? Which one are we talking about?
I'll get on to that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you see your Thunder being stolen?
Very sorry, but it is.
Okay.
So it's got seating for 6. This Tesla Cybertruck. It's the newest addition to Tesla after the S, the Y, the 3, the X, and now the Cybertruck.
Okay.
So it's got seating for 6, as well as a 1,500 kg payload and over 2,800 litres of space.
Wow.
That's good. And it's a pickup truck. It's a pickup truck.
What?
And it comes with Tesla's own ATV.
Oh my God! Wow.
This sounds amazing.
I feel like I need to get one of these.
Yeah. It's
Well, you can afford it.
And to be honest, you might actually be able to afford it because compared to the base model of Mustang Mach-E, the base model of this is 31 grand.
That's peanuts.
That is peanuts.
Yeah.
And so yeah, as you were saying, that it's got bulletproof glass, but it did break on the stage, like you were saying.
Yes, that's right.
So on its first unveil of it, Elon Musk, the genius, he wanted to throw something at his bulletproof glass to prove something. He threw a metal sphere at this car.
I saw it.
And it shattered.
Yeah.
Twice.
But he still managed to get 150,000 orders.
146,000, actually.
Yeah, well, he's running it up for media.
But I mean, you know, for real, I mean, that is really impressive.
It is
to even get a single order.
Do you know? Yeah, that's impressive. And you know how we got so many orders because you only got to put $100 or £100 down. If you go on the Tesla website now, which I have done, not ordered, but I've been on the website.
So you put in 31.99.
You can put £100 down to reserve the vehicle.
And how many have you reserved?
Oh, just the 20.
Oh, take it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
and so back to the Tesla Cybertruck. As I was saying before, it's got electric cars have normally come with a range of motors. So it's got 1, 2, or 3 electric motors available.
Yeah.
Obviously, the tri-motor being the top spec, and the tri-motor packs the biggest punch as well as the longest range, which, as you said, is 500 miles.
Really impressive. And I'm assuming they're going to be able to use the fast chargers with this.
The superchargers. Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
And despite it being almost weight-wise, maybe this is off the top of my head, maybe the same as the Mustang Mach-E. 0 to 60, have a guess.
3 seconds.
2.9.
I was going to say it's going to be sub 3 seconds. And you're considering the weight that is pushing, that is phenomenal.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Talking about the towing capacity, there was this video of it pulling an all-wheel drive Ford F-150, towing it while it was driving the other way.
Oh my God.
Took it away.
So at least you know you can travel with your lunchbox.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so... And just to prove that, the towing capacity of that is 6,350 kg.
Wow.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of lotas I can move.
Well, you do need it in the winter to defrost your windows.
Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, so moving on to some really nice track/sport cars. So Ferrari and McLaren have unveiled new coupes, and they look amazing. So we're going to start with the McLaren.
Okay.
So it's called the McLaren Elva. It's got 804.
Oh, I don't like the name. McLaren. It sounds like a kid's cartoon character.
Elva.
So what did you want? McLaren Elvis?
That would be better.
Okay.
That would actually be okay.
I think Eva would have been better, actually.
Eva. Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I thought Eva.
No, Elva is just it doesn't work. Do you know what it means?
It sounds like an auntie.
Auntie Elva.
So
yeah.
Elva.
Auntie Elva.
Yeah.
What are you driving? Oh, I'm driving Auntie Elva.
Yeah.
She's a McLaren with 804 brake horsepower.
There's this is off the top of my head, but it's named after I think one of the McLaren's old track cars.
I thought you could say old aunties.
Old aunties.
From back in the day. It was like old. I think it was an old rally. I'm not sure, a rally car, but it was called the Elva. But yeah, back to the modern one. So it's 804 brake horsepower, sub 1200 kg, so light, and 1.425 million pounds.
Wow, is that all?
Yeah, but
do you know how many of them they're going to make?
399.
Actually, it's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the latest release in McLaren's Ultimate Series, following the P1, which was amazing. The Senna.
I love that P1, by the way.
That's one of my favourite.
Yeah,
I think
ever.
I think I like the P1 is because compared to Lambos and Ferraris, they're all like V's, but this one was curved.
This is true.
It was like curves.
And it had its own presence, didn't it?
Very,
and
very
it's just
much.
it's very stealthy looking. But I mean, what a car to look at.
You know, a friend of mine, right, who I used to work with, his wife, his wife worked for McLaren.
Okay.
And she was just I didn't mean to say that. She was a receptionist.
Just.
Right? No, not just, because they are the integral part of an organisation.
Oh, okay.
Without receptionists, who's going to pick up the phones? Where's your orders coming from?
Yeah, and who's going to book in your service?
Who's going to book your service in?
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, she had a company vehicle like every other McLaren staff member, and she had a P1.
Oh, my God.
That's
Imagine
amazing.
that.
Wow.
Needless to say, she was never late for work.
Needless to say, she was never late for
Yeah,
work.
just said that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Anyway, so McLaren Ultimate Series. So it starts with the P1, like you said. Then it went on to more like V-shape, like Ferrari. So like Senna.
Okay.
And the McLaren Senna.
McLaren Senna.
Which you and me love. And then the Speed Tail, which is...
I don't like it.
I don't like it because the front wheels are like discs. It's like Tron. It's not good. It's not.
Do you like the Speedtail?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I do like the Senna, but I think the thing with the Senna is because of the name. I think it's a track car.
But it looks.
It just doesn't even look real.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely an awesome car.
Yes.
But I'll still take the P1 over it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about?
See, I'll tell you why. The Senna's too loud. It's too insane. It looks too crazy.
True.
I mean, it's that Christian Thomas Scott Thomas test, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, right? You're gonna. Which car do you think she's gonna jump in? She ain't gonna go into the Senna, is she?
No, that's right.
So you better take the P1.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well made.
And so
in my case, Oprah. Anyway,
what I like about this is it's an open top speedster. So not just a convertible, but no passenger / driver windows and no windscreen. So it's just an open top speedster. Just open.
Yeah.
Wow. I would never drive one of that. Ask me why.
Why?
My hair would get messed up.
Very funny. And
what are you trying to say? Your dad's been serious.
What are you laughing at, Ali?
He's talking about his eyebrows.
Ali, compose yourself.
I'm trying.
You're presenting a radio show.
Oh, you're presenting it. I'm a guest.
Wow.
I think you've hit a pothole. Sort yourself out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Sort your puncture out.
Okay. But you can buy you do get a windscreen for because you do have to have a windscreen.
Oh, is it an optional extra?
No, you get it, but you just don't have to put it on all the time.
That's insane.
It would be amazing on the track.
Oh.
And the cool thing is if you drive fast enough when it's raining, because of physics, I don't know what it is.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah, aerodynamics. The rain will actually just go around it.
Cool, isn't it?
It is very cool, especially in slow-mo. There's actually a video on YouTube, I think. But anyway, it's got a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. I thought I'd get it out there, because that's just nice.
Wow.
4-litre twin-turbo.
And
how are your turbos right now?
They are...
Spinning?
They're calm.
Are they?
Yeah.
And
soon to be roaring.
This is it's got 0 to 62 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds.
That's impressive.
And 0 to 124 miles an hour in just 6.7.
Oh my, that is scary.
Yeah,
that is proper scary.
0 to what?
124 miles an hour
in 6.7 seconds.
Yeah,
and it's got probably I'm thinking 200 miles an hour top speed, maybe.
Easy.
Yeah, you're not thinking nowadays.
That's literally about as fast as I run to the dinner table.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What? 0 to 124 miles an hour in 6.1 seconds.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
7 seconds.
6.7 seconds.
That's about the sort of rate when my wife calls me, Amir, and then I know it's dinner.
Okay, first of all,
and then I'm just out. I'm from the office.
Launch control.
Launch control.
So hold on. So you're like auto launch control.
Yeah, I don't have to set it up.
No.
It's just there. Limited slip diff.
And then as you're traveling, the sun comes on, record breakers, and then you're there. Right, okay. I'm with you.
First of all, Ami's not 80. She's like, I'm not going to say.
Hang on, you thought that sounded like an 8-year-old?
Yeah.
80-year-old?
80-year-old, yeah.
No. That would be Amir.
That was literally the same thing.
Is this happening? Oh my god, it is.
Okay, so now I said that McLaren had unveiled one, and now Ferrari have unveiled one as well. It's the 5th release of 2019. It's a rear drive, front engine coupe, which is good for Ferrari.
Wow.
And I think it's probably going to be the last release of 2019. But Ferrari's
What's it called?
The Ferrari Roma.
Oh, nice.
It's been a banging year for Ferrari. They've had the, I think it was called the Monza, not the Monza.
No.
Yeah, it was the Monza.
Was it?
I think it was the Monza. If it's not the Monza, please correct me. Text in if it's not the Monza. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I think it was the Monza. I can't be convinced.
Yes. Okay. And so it's so you know the Ferrari Portofino.
Yes.
It sits.
Awesome car.
Yeah, it is an awesome car. It sits above that, but below the Ferrari Lusso.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that which it means it's good. It shares the Portofino.
You're trying to say, does that mean that Lusso's bad?
No.
Oh, okay.
You sold your Lusso now, haven't you?
No. You've sold it, haven't you? That's why you're saying it, because I let you borrow it.
Oh no, I didn't sell it.
Oh.
I said you've sold it.
Stop telling
it's your car.
Stop telling people stuff.
Okay, so it shares the Portofino's V8, but gains 19 brake horsepower for a total of 611 brake horsepower. That's a lot. And
average.
However, Elva's like 200 more. So
yeah.
So I'll take the McLaren Elva any day. And
crash it because you don't know how to drive.
Exactly.
Okay.
And actually, I do know how to drive.
Really?
Thank
you got a license?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So you don't know how to drive.
And there's also a drop in weight from the Portofino of 73 kilograms, which gives a total of 1,472 kilograms, which is light. But the Elva's better, because the 0 to 60 of this, 3.4, the Elva, less than 3 seconds.
So we don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, but it's lighter than the Ferrari, the McLaren. It's just a better car overall, McLaren Elva. I thought I'd put them together because
that's great. Ali, you've got about another minute.
Have you got any normal cars?
Oh yeah, okay. Let's go back to an SUV. So I've got the Aston Martin.
I said normal cars. Is that normal?
Have you got anything that people would tend to buy in droves?
So the new Mini.
Okay.
It's not really an everyday car, so because this is a John Cooper Works GP.
Yeah, but it's more affordable, isn't it, in comparison to like a
well, it's actually
Ferrari and Roma.
Well, the base model is more expensive than the Cybertruck.
Yeah, but we're not comparing. Yeah, that's a whole different thing, isn't it?
Good point. Yeah. So this is it's like a track day Mini. So it's 302 brake horsepower, 2 litre.
Mini.
I know, that's cool.
No, it's like the quote that I say all the time. It's better to drive a slow car fast than to drive a fast car slow.
Okay, but the problem there is that if you've got a slow car, you're going fast, you won't have the tyres or the brakes to stop you.
Good point.
There's plenty of those morons on the road, I can tell you that for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point, well made.
And
correct.
So there's a 2 litre 4-cylinder turbo.
It's a difficult choice.
Yeah, 2 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, but downside is there's no manual.
Good point.
Manual. Yeah, and so it's 0 to 62, 5.2 seconds, and 164 miles an hour.
0 to 62 in 5.2
seconds.
I have to say, I'm really impressed with the amount of data you have on premise.
Thank you. 164 miles an hour is its top speed, but the improvement from other John Cooper Works Minis, previous ones, is that it's had 2 seats removed for weight, so now it's only at 2 seats, passenger and a driver, and it's had a 10mm ride height drop.
Wow.
And in order for that to be that expensive...
That should be your first car, mate.
It would be that. Should
Ali, I'm sorry, that's all the time we've got, I'm afraid, but thank you so much. That was a bumper edition of the latest car news. You got through a lot, and I bet your mouth is quite dry now, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Way to work with the presenter. Yeah. Good work. Listen, it's time to reveal the answer to the question. What car manufacturer celebrated its 70th anniversary last year? The answer is, Ali?
There's 2 answers, I think.
Oh my god.
There's Saab last year celebrated their first production car.
Incorrect.
Which was 70 years. So 70 years ago, 71 years ago now.
Uja is wrong.
What's the other one?
I don't know.
Uja is wrong.
That's the answer, isn't it? The second one. I don't know what the answer is.
Okay. And the answer, Brother Akeel?
Land Rover.
Land Rover.
I should know that.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, because you've got one on your drive.
Have we?
You should.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do.
Right, listen, it literally is all the time we've got, unfortunately. So if you got that right, well, then give yourself a pat on the back. You've been listening to Geared Up here on Salam Radio 106.2 FM in Peterborough. We'll be back in about 4 weeks, inshallah. And we've just got time now to play you out with an announcement for an event taking place next week. Please do attend and do tell your friends. Salam Radio presents General Election Hustings, Thursday the 5th of December, 8 to 10 p.m. at the Allama Iqbal Centre, 157 Cromwell Road, PE1 2EL. Doors open 7:30 p.m. for a prompt 8 p.m. start. All are welcome. Please arrive early to avoid disappointment, as entry will be forbidden when capacity reached. Broadcast live on Salam Radio 106.2 FM and online at salamradio.co.uk. Watch live on Salam Radio Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. General Election Hustings, presented by Salam Radio, Thursday the 5th of December, 8 to 10 p.m. at the Allama Iqbal Centre, Peterborough.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Where can you get high quality and low prices? Amir Food Store and Halal Meat in Lincoln Road, Triangle is the place to go. Pay us a visit and take advantage of our special offers and great range